About 50 people or so have gathered here in Tel Aviv's Habima Square in a protest against the war here, but also against Israel's occupation of the West Bank. You can see some of the signs here they're holding behind me. The two biggest ones say resisting empire and arms embargo now. There is also a counter-protest here trying to drown out those who are opposing the war. Studies since the beginning of the war 8 days ago have shown that most of the people here in Israel are in support of the war here. They've been out at least one other time since the war has begun here, trying to make that point that support for the war is not universal across Israel.
It's important to stop the war because Israel is always in a war. They think war is the solution for everything.
This war doesn't serve the real interests, neither of the Iranian people nor of the Israeli people or any other people. It serves only the interests of the governments of Israel and the United States.
Police now warning the protesters here they have 1 minute to leave the location. Police are saying if you don't leave in a minute, we're going to use force. Please don't make us use force here. So it looks like this will be broken up very quickly.
Do you support the USA attacking Iran to change the regime?
No, Trump only brings war. Iran was peaceful. No nukes, never attacked us.
What about the 30,000 protesters killed by the regime?
That's not true. The Ayatollah never killed a single Iranian. Pure propaganda.
Millions of Iranians are celebrating right now, cheering the struggle.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
We didn't start this war, but under President Trump, we are finishing it.
You literally started the war. Pete, there is no we didn't start the war. You literally started the war. Pete, you changed your title to Secretary of War because you love war so much. You started the war. Pete, everybody went to bed Friday night. Everybody went to bed Friday night. No war. We woke up Saturday morning to war. Everyone woke up to a war because you started it. At 11 p.m., the president called you, and he knew you'd be awake because you were probably doing Jaeger bombs because you love bombing shit so much like your own liver. And he said, Pete, I need a distraction. Give me a war. And then you grabbed your phone and said, ChatGPT, I need a distraction. Give me a war. And then ChatGPT gave you a war. And then you named it Operation Epic Fury because your brain is a PlayStation 2. You stupid man. You started this war and you don't even know how to finish it. You're lying to everyone. You're gaslighting people so much on every way. You're literally gaslighting people. You're literally burning oil fields on the other side of the world. You have no win condition. We're in a biblical holy war now, and we are being run by the fucking Antichrist, Pete. You have no wins. You have no way out. You're a loser millennial who's failed upwards his entire life, and now the entire world is staring at you, and they can see that you are a naked moron. And now you have to hope that we somehow survive. And the best case scenario for you in the name Pete Hegseth is that it is slowly forgotten the same way we've forgotten the names of all those World War I generals. You fucking donkey.
David took an oath to defend this country from enemies, foreign and domestic, and we're facing domestic enemies right now. That's right. Our leaders are in cahoots with Israel, and they're leading America into unprovoked wars, and that's not right. And we got to stand up against it. The American citizens have to say no to our government's choices, and we don't want war. So that's why we're speaking up. And free Palestine, and Palestine is our strength. The Palestinians are suffering far worse than any of this. Right. So it gives us unending strength. So here we are.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! We are not winning this war in Iran. We went in guns blazing without a plan, and Iranian leadership was ready for us. And they are currently destroying American military bases across the Middle East at such an incredible scale that I don't think we understand the magnitude of the loss. The American military bases in Bahrain and Kuwait and Qatar and Saudi Arabia are among the largest military facilities in the world. These bases have cost us trillions of dollars over multiple decades to build. It has been a huge amount of our military spending over 30 years, and it's just going up in smoke We've lost radars that cost hundreds of millions of dollars, including one Iran took out that was $1 billion at the most fortified U.S. base in the Middle East with a single missile. A radar that was the backbone of all of our missile defense systems in the Gulf. It's really bad. I'm not sure our military has ever suffered this kind of destruction, but we've also never had such unprepared, unserious, piss-poor leadership before either. The new statistic is this war is costing us $1 billion a day. That's about $42 million an hour, $11,000 a second. And while this administration is telling us we are kicking ass and they're putting out their high-end America fuck yeah propaganda, in the background, they are summoning defense firms to the White House for emergency meetings and asking for more money for the Department of War. After getting an extra $120 billion a year from the big beautiful bill, these people are already asking for another $50 billion. Our military budget is already $1 trillion a year. Where is this money going? Right down the toilet. That's where. Did you vote for this? Do you want this? Or do you maybe want a living wage and healthcare and to be able to afford a home in a safe and secure nation? We're not winning. The US and Israel have powerful bombs that can blow up buildings. But as we know now, most of Iran's military infrastructure and weapons are deep underground where we can't get at them. And it appears that Russia and China are sitting on the sidelines just feeding top-tier satellite intelligence directly to the Iranian government and just tracking our every move. We've started something we have no chance of finishing. We don't have an unlimited supply or an infinite arsenal. We don't even seem to have a goal. The question is, how long do we do this? We're a week in. How much of our resources are we going to spend? And do we plan to add our children's lives to the mix? When asked if we could expect violence on our own shores from this, Trump was like, well, maybe. I mean, it's war. That happens. Come on. This war was unnecessary and ill-planned and will not make our country or the world more safe and prosperous. We are not winning. All we are doing is bankrupting ourselves while we create even more enemies and ruin our position in the world. You want to talk about waste, fraud, and abuse? Well, here it is.
Everybody, this Marine wants to be heard. I can come on down here. I do want to be heard because I am personally affected. My wife is Palestinian. My wife is Palestinian. I have soldiers. I need a leader. Be a leader. Be a leader. Start with respect. I have tried to, sir, and I've tried to. You started escalating. I do that because I'm a Marine and I have lived. I fought for our country and I have this emotional response. I do this with everybody. I do this with my family. I do this with my wife. This is what it looks like, ma'am.
We do not support Israel. We do not support Israel. How many times do the American people have to say that?
This was not race-bait. This was genuine.
Do not.
It is not.
The American people.
This is how the American people feel. We do not want to die for Israel.